Sir Tendon. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sir Tendon, and welcome back to Feed Beast Revelation. I have been very busy off cam, and I made this little sort of factory thing. It's not looking too good, but it's not bad looking either. I also made a macerator and a furnace, which automatically takes these iron ores, or just ores, and processes them into ingots, but we all know that. I also made a nice little upstairs section, I suppose, where we can add some decoration and more utility things. Oh, and by the way, these macerators and stuff are powered by coal-powered generators. First, I want to say what we're going to do today, and that would be solar panels. I want to make a lot of solar panels. How many? I want to make 64, and for that we need a lot of rubber. To be honest, I think we need 38 stacks of rubber, and for that I made this little setup, which actually sort of extracts latex from the rubber wood, and with that you can make, combined with water, you can make latex. And with that you can get tiny the latex is made in the rubber extraction thing, and combined with the water it makes tiny rubber droplets. I don't really know, but these things, these you can make dry rubber with, I think, and that you put into a furnace and it gives you plastic. Before in I think Feed Beast Infinity, if you play that, you just got ordinary rubber wood, and it would just be a drop from the thing you cut down the tree, you know. But today we have to do it like this, or with industrial craft, but that's really tricky. But here I'm just busy melting all the dry rubber. And by the way, I pre-recorded all these things and then I edited the video, and now I'm sort of talking over it. I don't know if that's weird, but it's just how I did it. I didn't have much time to record, so I thought I would do everything beforehand. But yeah, I am busy doing the rubber thing. Oh yeah, and this is a thing I do as well. Just get the trees and replant them, making sure we have a good supply of rubber, because we need a lot. Next, we're going to look into the recipe for the solar panel. It's not really too hard to make, especially the glass and the coal powder you can get really easily, but it's mainly the generator you need and the electronic circuits. And for those electronic circuits, if I can get the recipe back up, please. Come on. Yes, okay, so first we're going to look into the generator. We need batteries, apparently. And for that we need tin plates. 2 tin ingots per battery, I think, but that's not really a problem. But for those circuits, we need a lot of copper. I think it's 3 ingots of copper per circuit, so that's a lot. Oh well. Now, yeah, the coldest, I remember. The coldest we made in this little machine, and that's not really too bad to make. You just need 3 stacks of coal, you put it in there, and it just produces the coal dust. Whoa, and now we're doing a little time-lapse of me. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I also did something with the forestry mod. I was going to do some bees. I really want to do something with bees, because you get, once again, a lot of resources out of it. It's all about resources, always. If you do something, it's about resources. But yeah, we need to make those scoops, and with them you just go into the world, try and find those hives. Meanwhile, you kill some squids, because ink is really valuable, and with the bees you can get resources. In the beginning it's really not worth it, to be honest, but eventually you can even get diamonds out of it. So, oh yeah, and I saw a ship there, but there are a lot of enemies on there, so I didn't want to bother them. But yeah, just looking for some resource. Oh, and this olive wood I got as well, because I think it looks pretty good, and I want to build with that later, but just looking for the beehives. And I'm not sure what, yeah, just still looking for the beehives. This commentary is so weird. Oh, and I found these as well from the sorcery astral sorcery mod, which I'm going to get into as well, but a little bit later. But we're not going to finish the solar panels today, I know that already, but we got pretty far. My plan is to make those arrays eventually, and I also want to do, but that's going to be in episode 6, I think, if I'm not mistaken, a way to transform the electrical units from industrial craft into RF in order to transport it a little bit easier, because industrial craft sort of gives a penalty for using a lot of the cables, you know? But oh well, we got a lot of bees. We're going to farm them. What do you say? Do you farm bees? I don't really know, but anyway, we need to make a few machines first, and that would be a squeezer, if I'm not mistaken, a carpenter, and a centrifuge, something like that. The squeezer you need to make seed oil, and seed oil you need to make recipes with wooden logs in the carpenter. You essentially need the seed oil to power the carpenter. But first we need some bronze casings. They're pretty easy to make. If you don't know how to make bronze, you just need to put tin and copper together in the smeltery. Really easy, it does it for you. But seed oil you need to make some of the recipes. I don't know how it's called, how it's named anymore, but for apiaries, which we need to put the bees in, you need the carpenter. So next, I think, some footage of me dramatically figuring out how to make this work with immersive engineering. But eventually I figured it out. It's actually pretty easy to do. Just do it like this. But thought it might be funny to put that in. But yeah, now what am I doing? I am going to make a carpenter, which once again needs a bronze casing and some more. It's really basic recipe, but in the carpenter you use to make more complex crafting things, like this sturdy casing kind of thing, but made out of wood, and you need logs and seed oil. I don't really know how to explain it, but you need that. If you want to do something with the bees from forestry, you need these machines. So next, I think I needed a way of putting the seed oil from the squeezer into the carpenter, and I was trying to do something with these cans, but that didn't really work because, it takes a lot of things. But then I found out extra utilities, and this is the thing you need, by the way. The thing with and this, don't look at this, please. I was trying to make this a little bit better looking, I suppose, but yeah, this was really, it didn't really work out, as you can see. So eventually I knew what I had to do, and that is just putting everything on the side. Like, it's pretty easy. You put the extra utility thing, the pipes underneath there, and bada bing, bada boom, you get this. The seed oil gets automatically pushed into the, I can't speak, into the carpenter, and the power is just neatly divided over the 3 machines. But yeah, next, I think I am going to make the apiarist's chest, something like that. I think I was looking for the thing, but you need those honeycombs for that. So let's just see what I'm actually going to do. Or am I first? Oh no, I think I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm so unprepared. I apologize, but I think. Oh yeah, nope. It's the apiary's chest, and in this you can put all the bees like a normal chest would, but I think if you get a bee elizer, which we will make in the future, definitely really need that. Don't mind the zombie burning in the background, but you can use something with like genomes and really just make everything very efficient between your bee breeding. But I also made a nice wooden chest. Yeah, I kept the jungle chest to put everything else in, like the combs and the frames we should make next, I think. So, it's a surprise. What are we going to do? We're going to make an apiary. Oh my god, I'm so terrible. But yeah, this apiary is what we need those things for. You know, I'm almost there. Just the slabs, just making the thing. But yeah, okay. The wooden thing. If you want to know how to make the wooden thing in the middle, you put 8 logs shaped like a chest, as if you would make a chest out of wooden planks. But you do it in the carpenter. Feed it with seed oil, and that's the thing you need for the apiary. So that's why you need the carpenter. But now I am going to do the bee breeding, and for that we don't really need these frames, but I made them anyway because I think if I'm right, you sort of need them because it higher the chance of. This is the thing. See, this is how you do it, and you just put the resources in there, and then you get, if you shape if you make the shape for the crafting thing and feed it with seed oil, you get the things automatically out of it. But yeah, we need the frames for increasing the chance of more honeycombs and drones coming out of the apiaries, because you know they like breed and they produce something. And well, this was this was really weird, but you just do it like that, but you don't really need it. But I like to make that because you get more resources out of it. It's pretty simple, and I went a little bit ham. I think I sort of overdid it, as I always do, just making them. But every apiary houses 3 of these of these frames. Well done, Sir Tendon. Well done. But yeah, it's important to clear the area because you need to place flowers next to them. But if you never done this isn't maybe very obvious, but you need to put flowers around them. But it depends from bee to bee as well. But you need to put the flowers around them. I'm not sure if you need vanilla flowers for this, but I do know you don't need the same flowers. But I just got 8 of the same type around every apiary just to make it a little bit more pretty. Yeah, this is where everything happens. Eventually you get more advanced bees, like queens and drones, and they will produce more advanced honeycombs. Yeah, I always want to do something with the forestry mod with the bees, but I always just don't do it because I'm lazy. But now we have a nice head start, and I really want to get into this because this is going to be good. If we can automate it, it's going to be good. But yeah, here what you need to do is you need to put a princess, I think, together with a drone on the left side, and they will just sort of like mate, I think, and then you get a queen which will produce things over time. Oh, and here is a nice example of me failing because I put a marshy drone in the wrong biome, and through the magic of video editing we magically get the right bee in the right biome. But that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.